What's up? What's up, everybody? What's up? This is the Tim's Show. This is where I get down. Thank you for joining and being a part of my Get Down. This is the Millionaire Mission conversation here at Tim's Convo Cafe. Welcome to Tim's Convo Cafe. I'm your host, Timothy Armwood, and today we're going to be speaking about the millionaire mission, misunderstood but unshaken. People, get ready, 'cause it's about to go down. The mission, the mission to be a millionaire. This is episode, basically, it's going to tell you things that I go through and things that I'm looking to bring forth into this world. Welcome here to Tim's Convo Cafe, where our vision is strong and the truth always gets a seat at the table. I'm your host, Timothy Armwood, and today we're pouring into something bold. Let me take this time to be upfront with you today. I have a mission, and that mission is to become a multi-millionaire by the time I'm 50 years old. And that sounds like a big deal, right? Especially to people who haven't even seen the M before. I've seen M's before. I've spent hundreds of thousands of dollars before. And I know that it's possible. And this is my mission, because and no means it's not about flexing, and no, it's not about having yachts. It's about freedom, and it's about legacy, and it's about a purpose. But I'll be honest with you, not everyone gets it. Today I want to talk about the mission and what it means, what it meant, what it really means to stay on course, even when the world misreads the map that you're going by. Let's talk about why the mission. Why the mission? Let me rewind. Where did this mission come from? It didn't start with a dollar sign. It started with a desire to control my time, take care of my family, invest in my ideas, and that I believe in, and build something that lasts longer than I do. Becoming a multimillionaire isn't about a number. It's about having options. It's about saying no when it matters, and yes when it counts. And you have to let your yeses be yeses and your nos be nos to earn the respect that you need to proceed to move forward. Can't be shaky and can't be afraid of confrontation. I remember the first time I said it out loud. I want to be a millionaire. I'm going to be a multimillionaire. And you would think that I said I want to kill somebody damn near. It's like I got these looks that was like, why you, or you being greedy, your mind should be on going to heaven and reading books and going to the Bible, going to the Bible and going to church all the time. And don't get me wrong, you have to have faith in God to get to where you need to get to. But my decree of me shouting out loud, I want to be a multimillionaire, and saying it around people I know. That was my saying. That was my cry of getting out of poverty. I want to have something bigger than this. I want to have something bigger than this. If you feel me on what I'm saying, shout out, give me a shout out a little bit. If you feeling that you want something bigger than what you have, and you see a vision bigger than where you're at right now, go ahead and give me a shout out down there. Give me a shout out. And if you're not careful, you'll start to second guess yourself if you're around the wrong type of people. Let's talk about being the misunderstood in this journey. here what I've learned is when you chase a bold dream, some people will misunderstand you. They'll assume that you're driven by ego. They assume that you changed. They'll project their limitations on your dreams. And if you don't be careful, you'll start to second guess yourself. But I have to remind you, and maybe you do have to remind yourself, that you're not selfish for wanting more. You have a plan, you're strategic with your plan. It's all about a strategic plan that you have. Wanting wealth doesn't mean you don't value people. Wanting freedom doesn't mean that you hate the grind, the hustle. And believing in your potential doesn't mean you're judging someone else's path. Let's talk about the cost of clarity. Clarity is powerful, but it comes with a cost. It definitely comes with a cost. It costs you comfort. It costs you relationships that were built strictly off of convenience, not alignment. Not alignment with what you're really trying to do. It was built off the convenience of the other person for that time frame. And it costs you being relatable sometimes to people when you're on your journey, but it gives you something better than being relatable all the time to everybody. It gives you purpose and it gives you direction. And having direction helps you wake up in the morning with the purpose, and you feel like, man, I really got a mission to accomplish. I'm on something. I got to do this. I've been told a couple times by people, believe it or not, that I'm too focused. You're too focused. You always working. You don't seem satisfied. You get this car, you get these clothes, you get all of these things. You never seem satisfied. And you know what? They half right. I'm not satisfied because I'm still becoming. And when you build a new version of yourself, not everybody recognizes you while you're under construction. While you're building, becoming who you want to be, people don't recognize that version of you until they actually see you become it, and now they're trying to understand you better now. And let's talk about in this section about what keeps me going. I think about the people that are watching me quietly. The young entrepreneurs out there, people who are chasing the dream like I am, who are chasing their goals like I am. I also think about some of the family members that I want to create a safety net for. And I think about the me many years ago who actually needed the permission, who was trying to get the permission to dream big. I was trying to get the permission, didn't really get it, so I gave it to myself. And every late night and every night, every time I have a doubt, every time I had a misunderstood moment, I knew that it was all part of the blueprint to success. And because when I look back at 50, once I get this goal accomplished by the age of 50, and to you youngsters, y'all can get this goal accomplished by the age of 30, by the age of 25. What's going on right now with the internet and having access to technology like no other time of the centuries of humanity. This time now is amazing with technology. So we're talking about realistic number here. Let's talk about every time, every night, every time you have a doubt, every time you have a misunderstood moment, just understand that it's part of the plan, like I said. And by the time you reach the age that you want to be successful, look back and say, I want to see growth. I want to see impact. I want to say, at the end of the day, I bet on myself. No matter what people were saying, I bet on myself. and I won at the end of the day. I won. I'm in this talking about your table, your dream. So if you're on your own bold mission, and if you've been misunderstood, doubted, and even sometimes laughed at, pull up a chair here at Tim's Convo Cafe. And because around this table, we can celebrate vision. We embrace ambition. We never apologize to anybody for wanting more and better for ourselves. Especially when it's for a bigger purpose than ourselves. It's for a bigger purpose. We're trying to change the trajectory of the family for the next generation. And until next time, I want you all to keep on dreaming, keep on building, and always keep it real with yourself. Thank you. Let me know if you like what I have. Become a member. Until next time, peace.